Hey guys, it's Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm doing the How Well Do I Know My Books challenge, which was created by Jessie the Reader. If you haven't already, check out my bookshelf reorganization video. Kind of go into my bookshelves there, but basic overview. This is my main shelf. Essentially, all of these books, see these three shelves in the middle here are my read books. So that's series, standalones, whatever. They're sort of separated by like favorites in the middle here, genres right in this little section here. I have like some favorite authors here, some more favorite authors here, just like really pretty romance books and contemporaries here, more like books I've read in this row, and then the top row is series I haven't read that I own more than one book in the series, and then the bottom two rows here are my TBR. So that's really the overview of that. I also have my TBR cart, which I did a whole video on. I'll link above if you're interested. So basically this is a challenge. I asked you guys on Twitter and Instagram to send me 2 coordinates. First one between 1 and 4, because I have 3 shelves here, right? 3 shelves, and then my TBR shelf, and then the other books I have like around my room, because I also have these books that are above my bed. So that's gonna cover like 4, and then a number between 1 and 75, because I think there's like 75 books on the thing. I did not count. Mine aren't organized like that, like they're not just all across, so there was no way to pick like a number that applied to all of them. So I almost said with 75 because I thought that was a high enough number that it wouldn't become a problem. So now I'm going to go through the coordinates, and there's prompts, so I'm gonna pick the book, and then I'm gonna read the prompt, and then we're gonna see how well I know my books. So let's just get right into it. So first coordinates, Taylor, love you, 3:34. So 3 and 34 is Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and the question to go along with it is, without looking at the description, tell us what the book is about. Luckily, this is a book I've already read. This is a Queen of Hearts origin story, yes, where the main character is the Queen of Hearts in her past before her heart is broken and she becomes evil. I didn't like it that much, mainly because I don't like stories that don't have happy endings. So next we have Mika with 3 and 68. Love you too, Mika. I'm lagging today. And for that I have Dear Haiti, Love Elaine, sorry. And the prompt for that is, without looking it up, what is the genre of this book? Contemporary romance. Contemporary in general. Next up, Skylar, love you, 4 and 17. Thank you for a smaller number. So now we're gonna go over to my TBR card, which is lower. So do I even like bother turning the camera? Probably not. And for that, I have The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. And without looking it up, what is the main character's name? Oh wait, no. Without looking at the book, tell us what's on the cover. Oh shit, I should probably be looking at these before. So I'm fairly certain it's this. That's what's on the cover. Pretty sure that's just the cover. I think I would have gotten that just because I know like the hand. Oh look, there it is. I literally held it up though. Like, didn't I just say like, oh, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town? I literally held it up, so I am already effing this up. So I already know what the next question is, but the number is gonna be 4 and 13. Emma gave this to me. Love you, Emma. 4 and 13. Alright, so we're going back here. I'm actually geeking so hard at this. So the question for this book that I just picked is, without looking it up, what is the main character's name? I'm gonna go on a limb here and say her name is Chloe Brown. Next up, 2 and 69, Tati, love you. Without looking, name a side character. I think I should probably say the prompt before I go and get it, but let's go. So for this, I got The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. I know the main character's name in this is like Ethel, I want to say, because I did start reading this at one point. I haven't read this fully. And a side character, I mean technically Death. I know Death narrates it. Does that make him a side character? Or it? a side character. Yeah, I think it's narrated by Death though, so I'm gonna count that as a side character. Oopsies. Next up, Emma from Emma Books. Feeling truly honored, up in the club today. 2 and 49, and the prompt is going to be, guess how many pages the book has without looking. If you guess below 25 or 25 above the number, you can count it as a win. Alright, 2 and 49. So, for this, I got The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. Now, I know for a fact people complained about how short this was. And I want to say this was like a 320 page book, if I'm remembering correctly. So it can either be under 300, which it definitely isn't, so maybe I should bump it up a little bit. No, I think let's do 325, so it can go up to 350, or it can go down to 300. But I'm pretty sure it's like in the 320 range. Okay, yeah. Woo. Yep, 308. So, yeah. So next up, I have 3 and 28 from Chidima. It's 3 and 28. And the prompt is going to be, without looking it up, what rating did you give this book? If you land on a book you haven't read yet, pick a new set of numbers. Alright. It's Eclipse. I don't know if I read these so long ago. I don't think I gave these a rating. I think I just have them marked as read in Goodreads. I know I gave Breaking Dawn a 5-star, and that was like one of my first ever Goodreads reviews. But I don't think I technically have a rating for this, so I don't really know how to answer this one. But it's probably a 5-star. I can check and see if I have a review. Okay, yeah. So I do have it rated 5 stars. So, yeah. 5 stars. Next up, 3 and 7 from Bree. Thank you, Bree, for a small number. Shout out to you. And without looking, where does this book take place? So, I got Laird Dreams. Feeling pretty fortunate today because I know for a fact this book takes place in 1920s New York City. I started reading The Diviners like a bop ago. I never finished it. But I know because this is always called. Like, it's literally like pitched as 1920s New York City. I will say I do know my books fairly well, but you started throwing character names, got some problems. Got lucky with Chloe Brown. If they do that shit again, we're not gonna get so lucky. Okay, next up, Rebecca gave me 3 and 25. Thank you, Rebecca. And without looking, what are the parents' names? Bitch. Vengeful, V.E. Schwab. I read this year, I think. Parents, though, I don't know if there even are any. But for, you know, actual testing's sake, let's go to the next one. Miranda, 1 and 47. We'll test this out. If there's nothing there still, we're just gonna move on. So, actually got one with parents. The parents of Prince Maxton is Queen Amberley. So, did it say both the parents? What are the parents' names? It's Queen Amberley and King Jackson. I'm almost certain because I just made that, well, not just, it was a lot of months ago, but my selection Dreamcast video. Definitely Prince Jackson and definitely Queen Amberley. Almost 100% certain on that. King Clarkson. Wait, did I say Jackson? Shit. Damn, I was so firm in Jackson. Clarkson. Damn. Next up, numbers from Cami, 3 and 38, and the question is, without looking at the hardback, what color is the book under the dust jacket? So we're just gonna hope it's a hardback. 3 and 38, we'll see. So it's Never Never by Colleen Hoover. So we're gonna go back to that question. We're just gonna go to the next question, which is, without looking, do the chapters have titles or are they just numbered? I don't even know if there's, I mean, I know there's chapters in this, but this is like a serial in the Never Never series. I think it's just numbers. but we're gonna check. Yes. Okay, so it's numbers, and then it also has the POV it's in, so it's still just numbers. So now we're gonna switch over to Instagram. Hopefully that didn't delete itself. Pretty sure it's fine, but you never really know. Okay, cool. So we got Rosa with 1 in 30. We're gonna try the hardback thing again. So got another paperback. Rosa, we're moving on to your next number set, which is 4 in 73. Really doing me in with this one, Rosa. It's okay. It's okay. This is killing me. Once again, another paperback. I'm sorry. We're just gonna move on. 4 in 23. Maybe. And that's Emma with the books. Night Film. Marisha Peschel. What is the color? What color is the book under the dust jacket? Very black and red. So I'm gonna go black and maybe some red on there too. I don't think there's a design though, because usually I make note of designs. Wow. Black, red. Huh, I've never really seen this out. Pretty nice. All right, so we skipped a few numbers there. We can't unfortunately go back yet because we still need all hardbacks. So that's great. Because the next question is, without looking, is there anything on the hardback like an imprint or an image of some sort? And for that, we have 3 in 26. That should be in the hardback category, and that is Fernanda. So let's get it. So we're bringing back this one. This is 3 in 25, which was Rebecca's number, and she did it on both, and I didn't say anything for it. But she also did it on Instagram. So like, you'd think, because this was a pretty special release, but I'm getting the vibes, no, that there's nothing on this hardback. Nope, nothing, which is lame. Like, why? Like, I know, well, maybe VE Schwab doesn't have that much clout, but she feels like she has a lot of clout, so. Without taking the dust, no. Yes, without taking the dust jacket off, what is the color of the font on the hardback? Killing me with this shit. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna do 3 and 9 because I already checked, and that's from Jade. Crooked Kingdom by VE, no, Leigh Bardugo. Okay, I'm getting, so we got the red on here. I'm getting red vibes because I feel like the hardcover itself is black, but maybe it's red. I don't know if the hardback is red too. I want to say that the font is gonna be red. Ah, shit. Is that black? So the thing itself is red, and it's looking black. Okay, so we already did the without looking chapter titles because I all over the place. Without looking at the book cover, does it have an award on it? So for this, I'm gonna do 3 and 70. Shout out Kay, love you. This is actually so funny because me and Kay were supposed to read this book like as a buddy read, and she didn't finish it and I didn't finish it either, but she like really didn't like it that much. 3 and 70. Does this have an award on it? This is the paperback version, so I'm holding the back right now. This is a paperback version, which is a newer version, so it's not like it wouldn't have an award. I feel like Ember has won an award. I don't think it has an award on it. I feel like I would have noticed, because usually I notice that stuff because it kind of irritates me. Ah, it doesn't. But I feel like Ember has won an award. So, other than me, it doesn't have an award. Next up, Meg Blazer, 4 and 55, and the question is, without looking, does this book have any author blurbs on the front cover? So, 4 and 55 is Tashart's Tolstoy by Katherine Owensby. Does this book have any author blurbs on the front cover? So this would be a book probably that would, because it was a debut, so usually they use author blurbs to kind of sell the book. So I want to say it does, even though I have no idea, because it doesn't have any on the back. So I'm getting the vibes that it would have some on the front, but I have no idea. It doesn't. It has none. Miss Katherine said, I don't need no author's blurbs. Next, without looking, does the book have a description on the back? Okay. And for that, we're going to go back to You, Rosa with 4 and 73. And that is Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry. Didn't look at the back, but this is a paperback, so it's the only way that people would know the description of the book. So I'm gonna have to say it is. Yes. Yes, it is. Great. Awesome. Next, without looking, does this book have an author photo? And for that, we're gonna go 3 and 27, Sophia Alexis Books. 3 and 27. New Moon. I'm pretty sure somebody else. Yeah, 3 and 26, which I think I skipped, was Twilight. So yeah, this is a common occurrence here. Everyone's picking Twilight. Does it have an author photo? You see, it's not, I know it's not on the outside, but I get the vibes that it might be like a little page, because I distinctly remember like the very distinct photo of Stephenie Meyer. So I'm gonna say yes. Ah, there she is. There she is. Wow. I honestly thought I might be wrong on that one. Without looking it up, is this author using a pen name? For this, we are going to go with, damn, you guys love shelf 3. Do we have any 1 up in here? Okay, we're gonna go with Ashlyn Drum, 1 and 52. So this China Rich Girlfriend by Kevin Kwan. I don't think it's a pen name. I'm pretty sure it's not a pen name. So I'm gonna say no, but let's look it up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a pen name, so I'm gonna say no. Next, without peeking, what POV is this book written in, first or third? That's where you're gonna lose me, because I honest to God do not know. I know, but like I don't pay attention to it. So we're gonna go Training for a Heroine, which is 3 and 33. It's another Twilight book. We can't be doing this anymore. It's getting to become a problem. So let's go 3 and 36, which is just a little bit farther, and that's from LSE Goose 1. So this is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. Fairly certain it's written in third POV because it's like written in a narrator style. Almost certain on that. Third person. Yes, I really wish I would have gotten this for the next one, which, without looking, are there any pictures or graphics in this book? Because yeah, there is. But we're gonna pick a new number, which is going to be 3 and 23, Kaylee Baldwin. It's gonna be like this same little section. Like, I don't know how you guys did it, but they're all here. Where she went. Gail Foreman. Doodings or doodle pictures or graphics? No. Really don't think so. Not even, I don't think, in the chapter headers. Is there even chapters in this? No, literally not even in chapter headers. So, yay. Okay, we can see that I'm slowly losing my mind. So we're gonna, without looking, does it have an epilogue? 3 and 67 by Chrissy Z. So, this is With the Fire Set on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. Does it have an epilogue? Never read it. But I feel like it would. So that's my guess. It would. It does. I'm going to be firm in my answer. These chapters aren't labeled by numbers. Interesting. Will I know if it's an epilogue? So the last chapter is called Moving Forward. So I guess technically no, although that does feel like a very epilogue-esque ending. So you can decide. Without looking, does this book have a prologue? 3 and 17, Ruby. The Hunger Games. Suzanne Collins. Does it have a prologue? You'd think she might have set up the world. Yes. I also think prologues were more common back in the day. No. No prologue. I lose. And we're back 24 hours later because I literally died yesterday. I was just like, the sun was setting. I was just like, I can't do this, but we're back. And we're gonna finish this off, okay? I'm so sorry. Without looking, is this book signed? I'm trying to pick a new number. I really want to pick like a, so we're gonna go 2 and 35, Ashlyn again. So let's see. And It's Otherworld by Jason Siegel and Kristen Miller. Only reason I'm keeping this book is because of its signature. It is signed. I knew it was signed without seeing the sticker, I swear, because I make a point about it every single time I pick this book up, because these signatures are literally the most horrid things I've ever seen in my life, but it does indeed have a signature. Next up, Without Looking, do the page numbers have a design above or below them, or none at all? And for that, I'm gonna go with Taylor, you said 7 and 54. Did I mess this up? I'm pretty sure 7 was not an option. It was not. Taylor, hun. I'm just kidding. Love you. Let's go. I really wish more people did 1. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so you said 12, but I'm just gonna pretend it's 1 and 2. And that's Claire, so. And that is The Rose Society by Marie Lu. Never read this book. So do the page numbers have a design above or below them? I'm gonna say no, just because this book doesn't give me those vibes, but it is older, and I feel like that was an older book thing. I'm gonna say no. Nope. No design. Without Looking, do the chapter headers have designs on them? And for this, I'm gonna go with 1 and 30, Rosa. Tell Me 3 Things by Julie Buxbaum. I read this on audio, so I don't really know, but my guess is no, although some of these are like emails, so like maybe, but I'm gonna go with no. Nope. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. Do like the emails maybe have something? No. Nothing. Alright, we're finally getting to the end. Without Looking, are the acknowledgements in the front or the back? Almost always in the back. I'm gonna go with 5 and 26, and for 5 I'm just gonna pick 1 again, because technically that's what 5 would be if I was counting like that. So 5 and 26. Waking Gods. Once again, read this on audiobook, but almost certain it's in the acknowledgements, especially since this is the second book in the series. I doubt they'd put the acknowledgements in the front of a book. Okay, so I'm not seeing it, but honestly this might even not have, like, does this even have acknowledgements? I feel like this, oh yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, but they are in the back, so I was right. Almost there. Without Looking, what year was this book published? That's funny, I'm literally not gonna know. Let's go 4 and 40, Rebecca. So number 40 is City of Fallen Angels, which is, I just counted, was on my bedside table, because I'm currently reading it for a live show that's definitely already up, because there's no way in hell this video is going up before the live show. But check it out. It's gonna be on Skylar's channel. City of Fallen Angels. Oh god. So City of Bones came out in 2008? I want to say 8. I'm almost certain. So like, let me try to do this math. 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this would be 2011, I think, because I think Infernal Devices weren't published in like separate years. So I'm gonna go 2011. Let me look it up, because that just sounds right. That sounds right to me, because the last book came out in like 2013, because I know when I bought my box set after I saw the movie, I think that was like 2013. So that makes sense to me. My camera's dying, which is just typical. I'm gonna do like when it first published, so hopefully I have the hardcover version in here. 2011! Wow. Hey, look at me go. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. If not, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye! If not, let's keep it going with the last question, which is, without looking, what year did you read this book? And for this one, I'm gonna pick a random number. Sorry guys, we're gonna do 2 and 15. Shelf here. Fangirl. Okay, I read this my freshman year of college, but in the spring. So 2018, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Ah, this is like such a time crunch. Fangirl. Come on, hurry up. We're fighting against my... It was 2018.